there's a quiet shift happening among high-level entrepreneurs and decision makers. Not the loud crypto crowd, but the kind of people who build real businesses and manage large portfolios and know the impact of timing and structure. They are moving part of their reserves into Bitcoin, not out of speculation, but to protect what they build for privacy, for autonomy, and for strategic advantage. In this video, we take a look why this shift is happening now and how the smartest founders and finance teams are approaching it with structure and clarity. And if you're thinking about how to make this work for your own situation, whether personally or corporate, that's exactly what we help our clients with. So let's take a closer look why the wealthy are quietly accumulating Bitcoin and building up their Bitcoin reserves, no matter if this is privately or corporations building up. What if I told you that most Bitcoin buying today does not happen on public exchanges, but behind closed doors? In high volume OTC deals, the question is, why are they doing it quietly? And we have seen loads and loads of millionaires, multimillionaires, and billionaires getting into the industry. Some are into the industry for quite a long time. Some just came along and participate now. Let's have a look at some examples. We have the crypto elite cycles. We have also Trump coming into the industry since he's president. He's more and more getting into the Bitcoin industry. And it's predicted that Trump will be a multiple Bitcoin billionaire or crypto billionaire within 2025. He's really opening all floodgates for the industry. The Winklevoss twins have been in Bitcoin since the very early beginning, and this is why they are billionaires. Michael Saylor, also some years ago, joined the club. And with his company MicroStrategy, now renamed to Strategy, he is investing billions and billions into Bitcoin. And he has got loads and loads of products now where investors can participate in the Bitcoin holding strategy of Strategy. And every day we see more and more wealthy people coming into the industry. It's not just tech pros and crypto punks. As we saw from Trump to Saylor to the Winklevoss twins, some of the most controversial and successful billionaires are stacking Bitcoin like it is the new gold. What do they know that others don't know? And it's not just the wealthy individuals, not just the billionaires and multimillionaires, millionaires, also institutions and corporations are coming in. And this is a list of the top 100 Bitcoin companies. We have now over 100 companies that have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. On the very left top, you see the company Strategy, which is Michael Saylor's company. They almost have 598,000 Bitcoin on the balance sheet now. We have Marathon Digital, which has almost 50,000 Bitcoin. Then it goes down to 21. They have 37,000 Bitcoin. We see Riot, Metaplanet, Galaxy, Tesla, Hut 8, Coinbase. They all have more than 10,000 Bitcoins on their balance sheet. And if you check out all the other companies, you will be surprised which kind of companies are in there. Did you know that actually Tesla holds so many Bitcoin? Even Mercado Libre here are holding Bitcoin, almost 600 Bitcoins. These companies are not just from the US. As you see with the flags, they are out of Japan, even German companies, European companies, Australian companies, Swedish companies. Everybody is getting slowly in it. It's being a race now. Everybody wants to get his Bitcoin for cheap. If you think Bitcoin is too risky for companies, think again. As we saw, entire corporate treasuries are pivoting to Bitcoin. Why is that? Because they see the writing on the wall. Fiat money is losing. So why is it exactly that Bitcoin appeals to the wealthy people? Well, first of all, it is an inflation hedge. We have quite a high inflation. So if you just leave your money in the bank account, it will diminish. The real inflation is at least at 14% a year, depending in what country you live. If you live in some African country or so on, then your inflation is much greater. So you can protect your money. It's an inflation hedge. Financial autonomy. You are controlling your wealth personally. If you put it in cold storage, you are the only one who is in charge of your holdings. And global mobility. There's no question that you cannot travel with loads of gold. It's not possible. But you can travel with billions and billions of Bitcoin holdings because you just need your seeds. You can restore it in every country, or you travel with your devices, with your hardware wallet. This is possible. So it has many, many advantages over gold. It's digital, it's divisible, you can transport it easy. It is really the new store of value. What do the wealthy really want? It's not fast returns, it's control. Bitcoin offers something no banks can. Mobility, anonymity, and a hedge against governments themselves. The rich are not buying Bitcoin like the retail investor is doing it. No noise, no hype, no X threats. Just trusted brokers, legal structures, and privacy focused. So what are the discrete acquisition channels they are using? First of all, they can use OTC transactions, private purchases via trusted brokers, avoiding market impact. If you buy OTC, it does not impact the price and you don't see it anywhere on the charts. Also, they're using a corporate structure most of the time. So trusts, family offices, and treasuries for private and tax efficiency. Further on, they can use ETFs and funds, institutional vehicles offering compliant Bitcoin exposure. Of course, this is not holding your own Bitcoin. It's like you would hold a stock. If you buy an ETF, you're not really holding it. You're not really owning it like you would own your gold in your own safe at home. Not your wallet, not your gold. This is the same for Bitcoin. Not your keys, not your coins. Gold has been the go-to for centuries, but Bitcoin is digital scarcity, instantly movable and impossible to inflate. That's why many now say Bitcoin is not just digital gold, it is gold with a jetpack. So we're talking about the digital gold narrative. Why is Bitcoin in some cases better than gold? There's only 21 million Bitcoin. That means no more Bitcoin can be mined. Institutions and wealthy investors are now all getting in and buying everything they can. And there's not even one Bitcoin for every millionaire. Just keep that in mind. This means that the Bitcoin supply is getting very tight. Everybody wants to have a piece of the cake now. What do you do if you have billions and access to the smartest people in finance? You build a strategy. These men did it with Bitcoin and they are not looking back. And we are talking about Michael Saylor, also Donald Trump now, and the Winklevoss twins. We heard about Michael Saylor establishing MicroStrategy. Now they are the leader in the Bitcoin holdings. Also Trump, as discussed, is coming back. He has got the NFT collections. He has got his own family crypto office. He is buying Bitcoin. He's buying Ethereum. He's really getting into the industry. And the Winklevoss twins have been in the industry very early and they became already very, very rich in the industry. While most investors sat on the sideline, 2024 saw billionaires triple their net worth, not through stocks, but through crypto-backed strategies. Let's break down what is actually happening. So if we look at this timeline, Trump was an important factor. As soon he came in, the market skyrocketed. And it's predicted that Trump's projects will hit 6 billion till the end of the year. We have also seen a lot of Bitcoin proxy companies coming into the market. MetaPlanet and Fold became Bitcoin proxies as BTC holders exceed core business value. MicroStrategy, renamed to Strategy, is giving their plan to other companies now so they can build up the Bitcoin reserves. Some of the companies are also building up Ethereum reserves, Solana reserves. The industry is starting to explode now. This is not just about money. Bitcoin is reshaping the definition of wealth, status, and influence. And it's no longer just a niche club. It's a new financial elite. The rich people don't chase the trend. They front run it. What we're seeing now is no hype. It's calculated strategic accumulation. Quiet on the surface, loud in its impact. So why are the wealthy people buying Bitcoin like crazy at the moment? First of all, it is security control. Self-custody and freedom from third-party risk attracts investors. Secondly, it's the return potential. In crypto, we have the highest return expectations at the moment. Wealth protection, protection against currency debasement and instability. And this is a silent strategy. Why is this? Because the more people are coming into the market, the higher the price will go. This is why the smart money, the people with money, the companies with money get in slowly and quietly to make sure the price is not shooting up too high. They want to get in cheap. If you have built something, a business, a legacy, or personal wealth, you owe it to yourself to protect it strategically. Bitcoin is not a gamble when you approach it with precision. At Strategy 7, we help high earners and business leaders building secure, tax-aware Bitcoin reserve plans. Visit strategy7.io and book your free strategy call. If you're ready to play the long game, we are here to show you how. I hope you enjoyed the video. I see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye. All the best.